whether it's Chris Kaman or any other big guy. I mean, you can't come and set moving screens the whole game and not expect for there to be some times where you get tangled up with a guy. So, to me, that's part of the game. And don't come screen if you don't want to get, into a title.
Fish, have you started the scoreboard watching yet? You guys are now battling all these teams in the East for best overall record. Chicago is in a close game tonight. Is it to that point yet, or are we still a few days away from that?
No, I don't. I mean, we watch what other teams do just because it's part of our culture, to be aware of how other teams are playing and what players are doing, what things, and it's part of being prepared so that if you do face, one of those teams, you kind of have a feel for what they're doing. But other than that, in my opinion, it's more about what we're doing than what other people are doing. And, it's worked well for us the last few weeks. It doesn't matter what any other team is doing. If we win our games, then, it'll kind of play itself out.
Well, it's part of it because so much is out of your control. You can control your seeding, but you can't control who's going to finish in that seed.
It's that simple. There isn't, I don't think there's you can't avoid competition, by watching the standings and, trying to see who you may or may not play and what, team is doing this or doing that. In order for us to win a championship, we're going to have to play 3 good teams in the West and, a team from the East in the NBA Finals. And I'm sure there'll be a situation where we'll have to win a game on somebody else's court, regardless of who it is. And it's just how those things go.
Is there an art to getting under people's skin? You seem to
you may know better than me. No, I mean I'm sure there is an art, but sometimes it just happens.
You do know that you annoy people, though, right?
I guess so. I mean, some people feel fondly of me. Some people don't. But
Did Kaman feel fondly of you, do you think?
No, I don't think he did.
No.
I don't think he did. But like I said, that's a part of what we do. If big guys are coming to set screens on little guys, to not expect any contact or there to be times where we get tangled up or in each other's faces is just not realistic. I mean, this is a competition. So as much as you're trying to tear my head off, I'm trying to tear your head off.
You always look like it's the other guy's fault, every time.
No, I don't look like anything. The same look is always on my face,
So it's never your fault?
It's not about fault. It's about just going out there and competing. And, regardless of what happens, if you feel like the call is right or wrong or whatever, there's, you still got to play the game. And
But he wanted to meet you outside.
I guess.
So do you have a date out there or something?
Yeah, my wife is here. My kids are here. And
So you'll be meeting her instead of...
yeah. I mean, if he's there, that's on him.
You and DeAndre tangled earlier, and it seemed like that.
Yeah, but that was
separate ways with no problem.
Yeah, that was because he kind of, at first he felt like I created the situation. But like I said, teams run 40, 50 pick and rolls a game. So to get 1 or 2 times where the referee calls it the other way is not that high a percentage to me. So, I mean, if there are 2 times where the referee thinks that, okay, you may be setting a legal screen, the other 48 times when you knocked my head off, there wasn't any problem. But now that it goes the other way, now there's a problem.